Leveraging data to build products. Product managers, they use data to do so many things. When we are talking about data, we are talking about information. We're talking about transforming physical raw data into useful information, whereby you can say all the numbers you see, 20, 30, 40, all those information that we see, it is only when you translate it to information that it becomes useful. Otherwise, if you say 20 is just 20, 80 is just a figure. It doesn't make any difference. It doesn't make any meaning. But it is only when you now translate it to insight to say, oh, out of 100 people, 80 of them said this. What does it imply? It means that if 80 of them supported this or said they prefer this, it's an advantage, which means majority have said it. That's how data helps. How do we know what to build? As a product manager, how do we know what to build? So data helps the product manager to define goals for data that align with the broader organization vision. So that what is our vision as an organization? Our vision in Hills and Tech is one of the things is that, we want to train 5,000 women. We want in year 2030 to have trained over 100 million Africans. That's one of our goals. That's one of the things that we've defined. And that's why we are doing this free training. We want to define, data helps us to define key metrics that will help us to track success and prioritize features. You know, when you want to know how successful are we? Oh, what have we done? How much of it? What is the value? What is the percentage of people, for instance, we train candidates, what percentage of them have gone on to secure roles? That gives us joy to say, oh yes, a great percentage of our candidates in Hills and Tech have gone on to secure jobs. This is a metric that you can say, oh yes, we can use it to track success. And the same thing, when you are building products, we built two types of products. With data, we can be able to know what is the adoption rate. Which one does the customer prefer to have? Which one, what are the ease of use? What percentage of people prefer this product to the other product? These are things that data helps us in product development. And it helps us to translate requirements of large initiatives to smaller actionable items. Because with data, we can be able to know, okay, yes, these are 10 requirements. Let's assume we are trying to build a car. What are the features that you want us to focus as a priority? We are sampling 100 people. By the time we are sampling 100 people, 80% of them say, oh, look, I want air conditioner because of the region I live in. I want the air conditioner. I want this, I want that. and maybe 10% say they want leather interior, you will know that definitely over 80% has given us their preference for air conditioner over 10% that supported leather interior. And this is how data can help you as a product manager to be able to know what are we building, what are we focusing on. Data helps, how data informs the product management cycle. You know, like we've said, you have a community. You go to them. Don't forget when we started, when we're looking at empathy, you looked at the society or the community. You observe there is an issue, there is a challenge, there is a problem, there is a need. And you go to embed yourself, to integrate yourself with them, to learn more about what is actually happening. This is to help you to define the problem. Because before you can solve any problem, you must define that problem. And that will give rise in defining the problem, which means surgically pinpoint to that critical thing. What is the core problem here? When you get that, that will lead to ideas in different ideas coming up from different areas, document them and test the hypothesis. That will help you to know what should we build? What features should we build? And when we know the feature we should build, that will lead us to developing the product that we can release to the market. And when we add the product we can release to the market, that will help us later on. We can measure the metrics. What is the adoption rate? How much complaints are following this product we release to the market? What is the acceptance rate? What is the satisfaction rate? What is the NPS score? The net promoter score for our organization based on our services. If we are providing services to the people, we use data, we quantify data. Data helps us to be able to know this. And then again, the cycle continues. We learn and we move on again to another segment. And how do we decide what to build? How do we decide what to build? As an organization, we decide what to build. We look at, is it value, the business value? Yes, this one is more profitable to us. This one is more profitable to us. Yes, we look at the value versus the complexity or the effort. And what do we mean? You evaluate every opportunity based on the value it brings, as well as the complexity to implement it. Because if we don't do that, we may dissipate our energy on something that will have very minimal business value. Something that does not relate to our corporate goal, that does not relate to what we are to pursue. That's why they say to people that at times some people, they major or minor. It's a very terrible mistake. When somebody majors or minor, you can imagine in school, your core course, there are some subjects, for instance, when we're in secondary school, when we're even whatever it is, no matter, if you don't pass English and maths in those days, you are not going to university. Those are, even at least you must get P8. So no matter how, I remember I was a student that loved literature so well. I remember one time I got home because I was putting all my effort on literature and English, and I loved literature. Even up to now, several years, over 20, 30 years afterwards, I can still recite some verses from Julius Caesar that we read for Living Sat. I could still recite friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I've come to Crown Caesar not to bury him or whatever thing. The point remains that because of my love for literature, because I wanted to study law. One senior advised me, He said, I don't need maths. I don't need maths. I remember when I got home that semester, when my mom saw my results, she was so upset. What is this? You abandon your maths because of what? She now lectured me on the importance that English and maths, you must focus on the two, irrespective of what you want to study. What am I talking about? As an organization, you must be able to know, how do we balance business value versus complexity and efforts? As you can see from this quadrant, you look at, does this bring us high business value? The higher the business value, either in profitability, either in customer acceptance, either in customer experience, user experience, adoption, yes, the business value is high. The more the business value is high, then you now look at what of the relative complexity of the efforts. Oh, incidentally, not everything in life, there are some things that are free, that are, okay, like now, we're having this course. It's a free course, and it's a very valuable course. So you look at it that, okay, if it is not complex, what we need to do to attain is not so difficult, not so complex, and the value is high, let's adopt it. And that's why you see, number one will be something that you pursue that will have high business value, and the complexity of it is low. You can see the complexity is in the lower cadre, and the value is high. The other thing you might pursue again is that, okay, the complexity is a bit high, but the business value as well is high. So you can see you pursue this more than this. But this one, well, the business value is low. The effort is low as well, but it doesn't offer much business value to us. There's a question mark on it. Should we dissipate our energy on this? Because everything you are doing, if you're a product manager, your concern will be, will this bring value to our customer and to our organization? And this one, the value is low and the effort is high. It's a no-go area. No. This is no-go. So you regularly assess the initiatives that are the highest value and the lowest effort. That will be your low-hanging fruits. That will be the one that you say, this is a quick win. Let's go in for this. And so, how can you get this, guys? You can get this through digital roadmaps. Data. You have your data. You have your data to help you to make that informed decision. And when we are deciding what to build, there are weighted scoring approach we can use, whereby we use scoring methods. For instance, let's look at some of the metrics that will help us to rank different strategic initiatives and major features that product managers can facilitate. Don't forget, you are trying to become a product manager. And so you can see, what is it? There are many inputs that ultimately go into decision making to know, are we going to make this product? Are we going to make that product? We need a scoring model. And let me see if I can make it larger. Just give me a second. I hope it doesn't move to the next page. Just give me a second. Yes. Let me move it slowly. Okay, look at some of it. What should we build, guys? Oh, should we build a new console? Oh, should we build an Android app? Oh, look at issue of customer experience. Oh, something about our cloud support. Oh, something about our iOS reporting. Which one are we going to do? We throw it to the customers. There are organizations that have their customers' database. They have them maybe in a Telegram channel where they have the representatives of their customers. And so they can throw a poll. Hey, guys, what matters to you most in this? And they feel that, oh, with new Android console, the increase in revenue is just 1 out of 20. For Android is 3. Customer experience, we have 3. Cloud support, oh, that one, infrastructural project. If we are looking at weighing the infrastructure project, that's 5. And on like that. You see the new admin console where it add 1 under revenue. It might be low, it might not be bringing you so much revenue, but customer may value it more. It got 4. And you see the strategic value. 2, implementation effort, low effort. Don't forget we talk about effort, low effort. Then you see the cost, operational cost. So overall, out of the overall score, when you now calculate it, you get it 72. For admin console, for Android, you have 84. Customer experience initiative, 96. Wow. Automatically with that score, we know that's what we should go for most. Followed by the cloud support for PowerLink. This is just an example to see that you use different parameters to make your decision, but these parameters are geared from data. And if we continue, now, when you are looking at product management in the agile world, when you are hearing agile release train, you are talking about scaled agile, you are talking about agile practice in a very large organization like all those Facebook, Google, Apple, Microsoft, big corporations, Salesforce, big corporations, okay, where you are having several 10 and 20 and 40 and 50 teams and above, 100 of teams. So they want to look at what brings us value. They're looking at value release train. You know, when you're talking about portfolio, portfolio is when you have multiple programs, you're talking of portfolio. When you are talking of portfolio, you know, if you have, oh, sorry, I wanted to make it zoom out. Please mute yourself. Somebody needs to mute himself or herself, please. When you are talking of portfolio, basically, you need to look at multiple programs. If we have just one project in our organization, only one project, that's just a project. But by the time we have 2, 3, 4, 5 related projects, then we have a program. We may have another 2, 3, 4 related projects. That's another program. So in other words, our organization is running 2 programs. One program with 4 projects, another program with 3 projects. We have 2 programs. When you have several programs, you are talking of portfolio. These are project management terms. So in portfolio, for instance, look at an organization like Salesforce, Google, Facebook, Microsoft. These organizations are having tons of products, hundreds of products. And because of that, they need to get you as a product manager to be sure that the products you are dissipating your energy on are profitable. What is the bottom line? It's like somebody asking you, what do you bring to the table? So your product line must deliver returns, ROI, return on investment for the investors. So you're looking at the investment visibility, the strategy, the design, cross-domain innovation. All those things, is our portfolio performing or is it underperforming? You're looking at your product channel, the dollars, the money, the income, the opportunities versus value. It's not only for you to say, oh, want to meet the need of the customer, want to satisfy the customer. Great, we satisfy the customer. At what cost? If we keep satisfying the customer, for instance, like one of the things that generated discussion on this platform earlier at some point, when some people were saying, oh, is their program going to be paid or free or whatever? Some people were just being difficult unnecessarily. They could just have asked for more clarification, just more clarification. We know there was a misunderstanding at some point But more clarification. Can you guys explain more what we mean with this? You know, oh, someone will say, look, oh, we are ready to deliver a lot of free trainings. We'll deliver a lot of free trainings. We intend to deliver it month after month. Just give to the community, enlighten people more and more. But if you want to take any of our trainings in depth, whereby we will buy tools on your behalf, we will subscribe to cloud channels on our behalf. For instance, the Zoom link we are using for this particular meeting now, it was a special order. Hillsantech had to upgrade their subscription. They had to upgrade their subscription so that it can accommodate 500, 1,000 people. So, if the organization is going to be incurring a lot of costs to tools, trainers, and different things, yes, for sustainability, you will know that there will be a limit to what they can do all freely. They will get a limit when that organization will collapse because income is not coming in. So it's just a matter of clarity between all the parties to say, hey guys, what do you guys mean by this? Instead of some people throwing different abusive words. Life should not be like that. In the same thing in the workplace, you look at what value are we getting from this thing? The product channel, the value. If your product is great, every customer is saying, wow, we love your product. Oh, we love it, we love it. But the investors, they will look at what is the return on investment. If the return on investment is nothing to write home about, they're going to tell you, hey man or woman, we're not sure we can pay your salary any longer, whatever you need to do, because you're not bringing anything to the table. What are we going to tell our investors at the end of the day? So that is why you need a balancing game, guys. You need a balancing game between the cost and the value delivery. It's a differentiator. You need to define your product management differentiators via data. It is data that will tell you. Don't forget, we are talking about using data to leverage product development. Simplified access, product, service flow, and content. We are looking at, for instance, there's a bank we use. Every day I keep saying we will change that bank. It's one of the biggest banks, but their UI is horrible, to say the least. I won't mention their name, just for sake of I come in peace, as they will say. I won't mention their name because it's a public channel. But their UI, UX, the user interface is horrible. Because every time, and it's not GTV, as I was saying, it's not GTV, it's not even GTV. So, but you see, the UX UI is horrible to the point that even when a customer says, when a client says, I paid into your account, at one time we had to now fake it. We now decide to fake it to say, okay, because the person showed us screenshots, he showed screenshots, and eventually we had to say, let's accept he paid. Can you imagine? That's terrible. Why? Because the thing is so clumsy. You will click on accounts, you see your balance, but you won't see the breakdown. You will click on overview, you will see something, you won't see the name. They will put segment there, click on this week. You check something, somebody paid, he said he paid yesterday, or he paid this morning. You click this week, it won't appear. You click this month, it won't appear. You click this quarter, it won't appear. So, what are we talking about? So that's an example of poor interface. You are hoping to be product people. So understand this type of thing. Test things out. Find out of your customers how easy it is. What of navigation? Lade, I'll call you next now. 1 minute. Lade, I'll call you now. What of navigation? If we are finding it difficult to navigate your platform, customers, they will vote with their feet. They will vote with their feet. You know, a lot of things in Africa, in Nigeria at times, is because we don't have options. We don't have options. When if we have options, you see that a lot of the way they treat us. Let's assume, look at NEPA, the NCH. What's it? Sorry, anyone want to tell me the name of NEPA, because I don't deal with NEPA a lot, but something PAOD or so, PHCN. Thank you. Look at NEPA. NEPA will have folded up since, if it's in the Western world, because if you render such erratic service, but because we don't have option, it's either you are with NEPA or you are with your generator. So what are we talking about? We are talking about value delivery. We're talking about data. By the time you look at it, customers sample your website or they sample your services and they are not happy. They will vote, they will move on to other products. Exactly, that's how Nitel died fast. Because Nitel, there's nothing wrong. Nitel could have, if Nitel has done very well, Nitel itself could have gotten one of the GSM license. The GSM license was very profitable. I was working in a bank at the time when they got the license. And when they got those licenses in those days, for you to know how profitable it was, it's only in Nigeria that something like this can happen. Actually, it makes my heart sad at times. Something that even in their own business case, they said for them to break even, it might take them 2 years average to break even, which is normal. These are capital expenditure. They are talking of some millions of dollars. It should take you about 2 years more to break even. Guess what? Under 6-8 months in Nigeria, they broke even already. They started making profit even. Why? Because our government treated us like a piece of rag. Very sorry to say. And why do I say that? In civilized countries, they won't allow the telecoms to rip the people off. A lot of the time is a rip off. All these things they send to us, bundle here, is a rip off. Because with $20, with $10, you should be able to make free call for the whole month. You should be able to make call to any network for the whole month. But this one, you top up 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira, you make few calls, you do not have credit to make calls any longer. What am I talking about? Power of data. Data, with data, when they are rating you, you can see other organizations with the data. You can easily Google it to say, which organization is the best metrics? And you can see it there. So we're talking about the power of data. Okay. Now, so I think that explains this diagram. I think a person was going to ask a question. Can you ask your question? The person that was having his hand up earlier, I was trying to make some points and I wanted to finish before, if the question, if I've not handled it. There was a hand that was up earlier, unless if the person, if I've addressed it. Okay, I think maybe if I've addressed it, let's continue. So, data will help you to make informed decisions as an organization. That's the bottom line, guys. That's why Jeff Bezos says our success as Amazon is a function of how many experiments we do per year, per month, per day, per week. What are we talking about? You try out so many things in product development. It's not a one-way traffic. It's not that, oh, I must continue this, I must continue this. No, you try out so many hypotheses, so many experiments. That's why you see those big organizations, they invest so much in research and development. They invest so much in research and development. They try so many ideas. It is when you try so many ideas that you can know which one will work better based on the data. You try so many. Okay, some are saying maybe we can hold the question to the end. Okay, good. We'll do that. Our success at Amazon is a function of how many experiments. So in product management, we keep having so many experiments If you say this is the product we think we should deliver, don't just start assembling the team and start delivering it. Throw the data out. So tonight, we are going to work on one of the data tools. And Mark Zuckerberg says, one thing I'm most proud of that is really key to our success in Facebook is this testing framework. At any given point in time, there isn't just one version of Facebook running. Can you imagine, guys? There isn't just one version. There are probably 10,000. Can you imagine that? Because you see different things that are changing. They'll try this one, they'll try that one, they'll try this one, they'll try that one, and they want to know which one does customer seem to prefer more. That's how you gather data. You bring out so many features. Which one are they using more? You know, on our phone, so many gadgets are on our phone. So many gadgets. With data, you are able to know that, okay, there are some features that they don't even touch at all. So why bothering ourselves loading that data? I mean, that's feature. Oh, 80% of people that bought our phone, they use the touchlight feature. Oh, which means touchlight is a critical part. Oh, yeah, people use it for phone. Oh, they use it to text. Oh, a lot of them, they use it for video. This is how, as a product manager, you can know, based on data you receive, to know what feature to deliver next. We have some products. For instance, when we use product like productmanager.com, there's a product like that. The name is productmanager.com. It's a project planning tool. We use it for project planning. It's cloud-based. It's not like Microsoft project. Microsoft project, you have to install Microsoft project on your computer and stuff like that. These ones, a lot of tools that I love to use, they are cloud tools. You don't need to install nothing. You just have internet. That's it. There will, at times, when I need certain capabilities, I will mail it to their support. I say, oh, I notice your software does not have so capabilities. And they will respond to me that, oh, thank you very much. We have captured it into our backlog requirements. We have captured it as our waiting list based on data we receive from customers. So if so many other customers are asking for that same thing, then they will know that, oh, 80% of our customers, they are asking for so feature. This is how, as a product manager, this is how you know what do you develop next. You don't just go on to say, hey guys, let's develop this thing. No. What data did you use to deduce that decision? Yes, productmanager.com is one word. One word. Let me just show us because what we are doing is practical, and so everything we are doing, I want us to make it practical. I just show us before we continue. Productmanager.com. This is it. It's a product. It's a very good tool, guys. Very, very good tools. I use it for product management, planning. You can see the way it's, you can see it, see the cost, see the way it's just like MS Project, but it's on the cloud. You don't need to install nothing. And it will give you free trial as well. You see, that's how, you see, you can see, it will break down your project into, I'll send you the link, guys. It will give you, it will break down your project into the tasks, from the tasks, okay, I've sent it. Yeah, I've sent it. Project Manager is a project management tool. Very, very good. Okay. It will help your team. The reason we promote some of these things are they make your life easy. You don't need to install anything. Gone are those days when you have to be installing, somebody will be telling you. That's why people who make apps, making apps, say a mobile app, go and make download this or download it. Eventually, you see that your phone will be full. An app that you may only use once, you download it, it's taking 1/3 of your phone's memory, an hard disk. No. Why don't you make it to be a web app? A web app, it means I don't need to download nothing. That's the difference between a mobile app and a web app. A web app, I should be able to go to the browser, put your name, and I should be able to do almost everything through the web. Web app, just web and app together, web apps. So with this, you can see the metrics, see the metrics. See the metrics. It will list the task for you. It will list the schedule. How many days? Who is going to do it? Even like Kanban, you see, like Kanban, see, to do, doing, and ready. These are tools that will demo to you, that will show you later on in the, see, it will tell you how many tasks. Let me see if I can screenshot one of them. Just give me a second. If I can screenshot one of the, so that we use it practically to show you what I'm talking about. It's a very good tool. I hope one of the days we will have a project planning as our we'll have project planning as our as our training for the day. I will demonstrate it to us, for those that don't know. Just 1 second, I want to capture it. Just give me a second. They won't know I'm even giving them free marketing now. No, sorry, I need to capture it one more time. Just give me a second, because we are talking about data and it's good. Give it 1 second. Okay. Okay, good. Let me capture this. The tool I'm using now, I think I demo it on the first day of our training. Is called, the tool I'm using now is Snippet. Snippet is another tool. You know, as you work with us, you will learn so many tools if you are new to it. If you come into your computer, you click on start like this, you click on start like this. The tool I just used, this is the tool I use, SNIP. You can try it out on your computer right now. If you don't have it, snipping tool. This is a tool to capture your screen. This is a tool to capture your screen. To capture something, you want to take a screenshot of a screen when the speaker is talking. Snipping tool. That's what I just used now to capture this screen. And this is a copy of what I captured. So let's take it here and then discuss it, because we're talking about data. Okay, this is what I've captured, guys. Okay, let me make it bigger. Zoom it out. You can see the tool is very great, you see. Now, you can see, this is the beauty of...
We can't see your screen.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
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 Yes,
Okay.
you can see it now.
Thank you for drawing my attention to it. So, this is it, guys. I used that tool to snip this. And I'm not sure whether you guys saw the way when I was showing you the screen where you get this tool. I say click on the window icon. Click on the window icon on your computer, the window icon on the bottom left. In the search, type SNIP. SNIP, snipping tool will come up for those that are using Windows. For those that are using Windows. Then you click on it. When you click on it, it will bring you this application, this software. Then you click on new. When you click on new screenshot, it will freeze your screen. You click on new, it will freeze your screen. Then you can drag the area you want to cover. You can now drag and you can now save it as you like. You see like a diskette here, see, save. You can now save it as you like. That's how you save it as you like. Or you can go and paste it. For instance, I can go and paste this in our slides. See now, I can go and paste this in our slide. See now, let's say I just take this, just for us to see. I duplicate this. I come in here. I delete this because I don't want this guy. I delete it. And I click in here. I don't want these edges. I delete it as well. I do Control V. Control V. That image I just brought now, and you can see now, I can now drag it. You drag at the edges so that the picture will not be blurry. You don't drag at the edge like this. It will make it look oblong. If you drag it at the side edge, no, you drag it at the edge like this, either the right edge or left edge or top edge. You drag at the edge so it will be proportionate. Okay, somebody said I should come again, sir. Okay, let me come again. Come again with which one? Did you get the snipping tool? Let me know what I will repeat. Jumoke, you can unmute yourself, Jumoke.
From the snipping tool, sir.
Okay, so here on the search, everybody, you can try it if you have not done it before. Click on the window icon on your computer. No, you are not downloading anything. That's what I'm saying. A lot of things are in our system that we don't know. A lot of things. Yeah, you just click on the search on the where the window icon is on your computer. Where the window icon is on the bottom left. Those four square boxes. Okay, click on it. Should we download it? If we just, you can just focus on the program management. The person I say focus on the product management, it is part of product management. Product management, there are tools. This is one of the tools you need to use in product management. So we are still in product management. We are still in product management. Okay. So because these are tools. For instance, this application in product management, you need project planning. How will you plan the cost of your product? How will you cost the effort, the people that will work on it? How will you cost the schedule? How long will it take people to work on it? You need projectmanagement.com or any other tool. Then you can see what we are doing is relevant. Okay, guys. So click on the bottom left here. When this comes up, search for SNIP, snipping tool. You will see it to come up in your Windows machine. Okay? Then click on it. Click on it, it will load. It will load like this. See now. These are the arrow will be when you click on that new. You will now screenshot. You hold down your mouse pad. You will drag the other mouse pad to highlight. See now. It will highlight anything you have used it to do. See now. And then you can go and paste in your presentation. You can now paste it anywhere, or you can save as with this diskette. You can save, or you go and paste it anywhere. Okay. Because this training is to equip people with every knowledge possible. If it is in, yes, well, you can do the shortcut here, Windows plus Shift plus S. Yeah, thank you, Hopkins. So this is the, so let's go back to our presentation from here. I was just showing us, this is still product management, what we are doing, because in the product, you are going to be able to know what is the health of this project we are working on. Are we 14% ahead of schedule? How many tasks have been completed? What is the workload? What is the progress? Are we ahead of schedule or are we behind schedule? What are the budgets? How many tasks have been completed? How many tasks are in progress? How many tasks have not been started? Can you see now that this is core of product management. You need anything you need, your cost, your time, your scope. Those three things are what we call the triple constraints. We call it triple constraints in project management. Those are the three things that you can see this dashboard is telling us. So this is at the core of data. Now, instead of you to be writing lengthy memo to your senior stakeholder, you can just show this thing on a slide to your senior stakeholder. This will show anybody, oh, sir, altogether, we have not started 10 tasks. We have not started 10 tasks. We have completed 4. 4 others are in progress. And our contracts, 99% completed, sir. That's the progress. Our design is 73% complete. Our procurement, we have 19%. Our construction, we have 40%. Our post-construction, we have 40%. And regarding time, sir, our planned time, 14% ahead. We planned for 14%. Planned based on time. Actual, even though we planned for 14%, but actual, we are doing 25%. Which means now, oh, we are 33% ahead. You use these metrics. Anytime data is about metrics, cost-wise, our budget is just about 5K. Actual, we have spent close to 500 or 700. What we actually planned out of our budget is just about 1.5. And the workload, we have 3 staff. Mike is completed his own work. Jennifer, our own remain a little bit. That of Sam, is long overdue. Can you see that this is, instead of talking long story, guys, can you see this thing capture everything we are doing today? This is power of data. This is software that tells you one of the days, don't worry, we will get a day, we will spend a day, I will walk us through this application. Let's continue. There are so many things that can help us in product management that we will do. This is one of them. Okay. So basically, I've talked about these slides that some of the global companies in the world, they are built on foundation of data. Data informs the culture. Amazon, Facebook, they have a lot of test and learn culture where they use data to drive product decisions. Analytics, if I'm just looking at numbers, number is just numbers. If you don't derive insight, it's useless. So insight is what matters. You derive insights. So you use data to make informed decision. I hope we are getting the point, guys. You use data to make informed decision. That is what is very, very prominent. You use data to make informed decision. So why? Because it will help us to know where should we focus. We're looking at our health of the business. What's our profitability? Last year, what did you do? This year, what did you do? Look at, for us to know we ship the right products or the right features. A/B testing, to be able to know what are those features that customers even prefer. What are those features that we should focus on? So basically, what we are looking at, guys, is that with data help us. So when you are using a user experience type of research, when you have to do experiments that usually involve 2 variants, and you have this or this, you throw it out to your customer. Look at which one do they prefer. That's where you use user experience research methodology for testing. So that maybe you make two things, you can say, okay, it's like what they call split testing, whereby you always say, okay, 2 versions of the same website, 2 versions of the same application, to determine which one performs better, so that you use that to make your decision. See, everything is about using data to make informed decision. That's what we're talking about all along today. Look at this now. With this, you can see, features that we committed to, 200 features. The one we've completed, about 180 in sprint 1. In sprint 2, we committed to about 170. We completed just under 150. In sprint 3, on and on like that. And look at bugs. Bugs are software errors. So that we can say, with bugs, we noticed in sprint 1, we had about 20 bugs. 20 bugs, but we were able to resolve 18 bugs. In sprint 2, the bugs jumped off to almost 57. We were only able to resolve 40. So can you see, with data, we are able to know, our bug rate is software error. If your bug rate is increasing, then it means you are doing something wrong. And look at the feedback. in the past 1 month, we sample 100 customers. Out of that survey, 50 expressed interest, 40, they gave us website feedback, 10 mobile app feedback. So you can see, look at the NPS, 50, which is the Net Promoter Score. Guys, what we are talking about is that data is what helps organization to make informed decision. That's one of the things we don't do a great deal. I mean, it may be on paper that we do it on paper, but we don't do it properly in Africa. And it's one of the things that is hindering our growth. If you want to say, oh, let's say, for instance, oh, I was your counselor in the last administration, whatever party you belong to, or I was your governor in the last administration, put something like this on the dashboard for everybody to see. It's not a matter of saying, because you are my party, you vote for me. In the Western world, somebody may be in your party, but he will tell you, I'm not going to vote for you because you did not perform. It's simple data. Why? You told us you are going to tar 5 roads when you campaign. You are going to build 100 housing units. That's what you told us. See the data. You did not even complete 2 buildings out of 10 buildings. You did not even complete 2 roads out of 5 roads. You said you are going to provide scholarship for 1,000 students. You did not even provide 1. So at the end of the day, the figures speak for themselves. The figures speak for themselves. So don't worry, guys. Don't crucify the person that is saying we should focus on product management. I think the person didn't know that I think maybe the person didn't know that what I'm talking about is still product management. So be kind on the person. Don't worry. See, you know, a lot of people don't know that product management is extensive. You know, even on the platform, there was a lot of debate. People saying, oh, I've done business analysis course. What are they talking about? Why do I need to know product management again? Product management is comprehensive, is extensive. So that I'm a Scrum Master is just a tip of the iceberg. That I'm a product owner is just a tip of the iceberg. That I'm a business analyst is just a tip of the iceberg. That I'm a UX UI designer is just a tip of the iceberg. That I'm a bubble developer is just a tip of the iceberg. So, combination of so many things: marketing, business acumen, UX UI design, Agile Scrum framework, business analysis, product ownership, all of them combined is product management. So when you see people just saying, oh, but they've taught me this one. No. So I just explained that so that everybody realized. So all I've been talking about, they are all segments of product management. That application I use, that productmanager.com, that's how you are going to be able to get these dashboards. Because you're going to know when you break any task. We want to work on website. The point is that when you have decided we're working on the website, the next question will be, what are the tasks that we want to break down? So when you break down the tasks, the next thing will be, who is going to do the task? Oh, you say, James will do this one. Solomon will do this one. Iyaba will do this one. Oludare will do this one. Bisola will do this one. Yes. Then the next thing will be schedule. How long would it take each of them to do it? That is basic project planning. Then you now put the day it will take. Then you now look at how much are we going to pay each of these people? How many hours will each of these people work for? That is how you get your costing, which is hours times rate of pay. I train on project management a great deal, and you see that at the end of the day, this is how you can get your costing. So everything we've talked about is in the realm of where we are going. Okay. And you can see another sales product performance. So in Hills and Tech, you see what we do. We equip you with all the necessary skills that you need to get on board to secure your job. Once you dig deeper, don't forget you need to dig deeper. A little bit more than even what we are doing. Spend more time on them. Work collaboratively with others. You can't do it on your own. You can go on YouTube. You can go on Udemy. Several candidates will come to us and say, I've been on Udemy. Yeah, welcome. And go on Udemy. It's just to increase your knowledge more. But you need to work collaboratively with people or in a team, because one person does not make one tree, does not make a forest. So you can't come alone and say, oh, I'm a BA. So, and so what? You have to play a part within the big enclave. Okay. How easy will it be to jump to project management with no background in Scrum and project ownership? Yes. Ijeoma, brilliant question. And that's what I'm explaining. Once you come and select any of our courses, you see it on Hills and Tech platform. They make different advertisements. You look at any of those courses, especially business analysis. You need to understand requirements. You need to understand what it entails. So once you have done that, then you can be a member of the Scrum team. If your own is Scrum Master, learn about Scrum framework. When you learn about Scrum framework, then you can be a Scrum Master, you can be a product owner. Then the team will now combine the Scrum Master, the product owner, the business analyst, the UX, UI design people. The team will now combine all of you. You will now bring your knowledge together. So if you are new, you can start from business enrolling for a business analyst course. That will give you idea about how we gather requirements, how we relate with stakeholders, how we prepare the diagrams that you see, all those flow diagrams, flow chart, process flow diagrams, all those diagrams, wireframe, how we do those things. It is when you understand that as a business analyst that you can now come on board and come and join product development. I hope that answers your question, Ijeoma. And then all these things we are seeing now, they are visualization and analysis of data. Data itself is of no use. Data itself is of no use if you don't analyze insights from it. And you can see NPS, you hear that language a great deal. NPS, the Net Promoter Score. That is the full meaning of NPS. Take note, in products, you need to know that word, NPS. That is the level of how our customers, our clients, how do they recommend our product to other people? I'm not talking of whether they use our products now. They use our product, but do they recommend it to other people? That's what I'm talking about. Do they recommend our product to other people? Okay. Okay, just 1 second. So what we are looking at is at the Net Promoter Score, our product that we released out, what are customers saying? There will be some that are detractors. Anything you are doing, guys, even this free training we are doing now, there will be people that will be detractors. Don't mind them. What are they even doing? It doesn't matter. But somebody will be among you as well who will say, wow, these guys are trying, this thing they are doing, it's very knowledgeable. Since I've been attending, I've been learning new things. I've been increasing my capabilities. That is how life is. The whole world cannot praise you. And the whole world cannot say negative thing about you. All you need to do is increase the number of those that will promote you, because you must remove the detractors from the total number for you to know your NPS score. That's how they calculate it. Okay. And I want us to go now into a tool. Does the product owner needs project management, sir? Yes. A product owner needs to understand product management, because you cannot be product owning in a vacuum, in isolation. No, you as a product owner, you are a core critical member of a Scrum team. And a Scrum team functions inside a product management team. Are we getting the point now, guys? So all those roles, that's what I'm saying. You see some organizations, they just train on isolated roles. And so it becomes difficult for people to be able to get a job in organizations that deliver products. Why? Because they are like fish out of water. They don't know how to integrate with a Scrum development team. So that is why you see us, we have been covering Scrum, we have been covering product ownership, we have been covering project management, we have been covering business analysis in the course of this training. So if you have missed the previous 3 sessions, I would advise you watch them. They are on YouTube now. Okay, thank you. Let's continue. Yes, does it mean you have to learn business analysis before project management? Yes, knowledge of business analysis will help you function. Because if you just come to say, I want to learn product management, you can enroll for product management now, but we will, if you have not done business analysis before, it depends. When you enroll for product management, we will walk you through a lot of functionalities. But basically, you need to be able to understand how to run products. It's very important. You need to understand, what does a business analyst do? So if you attend business analysis, then after passing that, you will be a shining light within a product management team. Do you understand the point? If you don't know any of those things before, you just enroll for product management, a lot of terminology, you will be drawing us back. Do you understand that point now? You'll be drawing us back. So business analysis is very good for you. Scrum Master is very good for you, whichever of them that you like. Product ownership is very good for you. When you have any of these skills, then you come into product management. Product management is practical. You are going to deliver a product. You're going to deliver a product. Okay, let's continue, guys. Okay, brilliant. Now, the other thing I know here now is that if you are, you say, the point is that the point is that if you want to enroll for this type of product management course that we have explained to you, if you have watched all the video we have done, if you enroll for it, we will spend some time to bring everybody up to scratch with knowledge that they will need to perform in this team. But what I'm explaining to you is that you need that prerequisite knowledge. So we'll bring you up, we will coach you on business analysis, product management, Scrum, product owner. We will do some training within. That's why this program, the paid course, will usually be like 9 to 12 weeks. So it's a lengthier course because there is a lot of input, a lot of components that goes into it. So that's it. So you can learn business analysis, product ownership, Scrum Master. You can learn a lot of it. All the things we have been talking about. We've talked about Scrum Master, so you can learn it inside this. This is a comprehensive course. But if you have been a business analyst before, fantastic, you are welcome, because it means your skill will now be useful to develop a product. I just address all those questions. Okay, let's continue. Now, let's go into practical, everyone. I will send a link now. Everyone go to your Google. Everyone log into your Google. Everyone log into your Google. Everyone log into your Google. Everyone, please log into your Google. This is practical. Please follow us, guys, so that we don't have anybody saying that I'm not with you guys. Everybody log into your Google. Have a screen like mine now. We are going into practical. Okay. Now, click on where you see your picture like this, click on the hamburger. We want to look into a tool that can help us with data. You know, we talked about the importance of data, but don't forget every day, just like we did Jira yesterday, the other day we did Confluence, the other day we did some things on Miro briefly. Every day we want to do something practical so that you can have hands-on experience about it. Click on the dots, guys. Click on the dots and look for forms. Look for forms. Everyone look for forms. Click on forms. Click on forms. That is, look for the dotted line, the dotted icon before your picture on Google. Click on it and then look for forms. Let me do it again. The dotted icons, look for forms. You can scroll down to look for it in case it's down below a bit. Click on forms. Now, this is one tool that we use to prepare data that we will to help us to develop surveys, develop questionnaire, develop something that will help us to gather data. Okay. Now, if you know how to use, let's use some data to make some decision there. If you know how to use Google Forms to design a questionnaire or a survey, answer yes. If you don't know, answer no on the chat. Two yes, one no, three no, four no, five no, six no, five, yeah, partially, yes, no, 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 okay, no. Answer us, guys, keep coming, no, 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 yes, no, no, yes, no, no, yes, no. I would have loved to throw a poll, but this I can't see poll on these Zoom controls. I don't know. I can't see poll, but a lot have said no. So since a lot have said no, so let's go into it. Yeah, no, a lot of no. Slightly more no than yes. Okay. Okay. Now, let me quickly explain this, everyone. Let me quickly explain this. A lot of people don't know. Either you want an event feedback or you want an event registration, contact information. This is like a gallery. You can scroll down. You can see different things. Okay. Now, this is a template gallery. Let's take event feedback. Let's take event feedback. Right click, guys. Open the event feedback. Click on it. Open the event feedback, everyone. We are going to prepare this now. Replica of this. We are going to prepare this. For those that don't know how to use this before, will you be excited to prepare equivalent of this tonight? For those that said no, answer on the call. Would you be excited to prepare this at the end of today so that you can boast of this, that look, I can do this now after today? Yes, please. Fantastic, Chinima. Thank you. Yeah. Your own doesn't have event feedback. Okay, don't worry, you will see it. Yes. Okay, good. I'm happy. Even if it is one person, at least I know I've added value to that one person. Because one thing we do is we like this principle of never leaving anyone behind. We love to add value to people, and one person is a good number for us. Okay, let's look here, guys. The person that says my own doesn't have it, open a browser. This is what I ask you to do. Click on the dotted line here, the hamburger. Click on forms. The person that see my own didn't have it. Click on forms. My own doesn't have event feedback. Don't worry. Click on gallery. Click on template gallery. Click on template gallery. You will see event feedback there. Scroll down the template. You should see other templates. Have you seen it now? Have you seen it now? Glory. Yes, great. So we are all there now. Thanks. Okay, good. Now, open the event feedback. Open it like the way I've opened mine. Open it the way I've opened mine. Okay, good. Now, open another tab by pressing the plus here. Open another tab, everybody. Open another tab beside it so that the two of them are side by side. Let me close this other one. So that the two of them are side by side. Please do what I say exactly because it will save us time. Okay, good. Thank you. Now, sorry. Let me take a sip of water, guys. Just a second. Okay. Thank you for that. Let me have a sip. Okay, don't worry. Mine is not open, sir. No, I said click on it. You click on the event feedback. Click on the picture that says event feedback. Click on that picture that says event feedback. Tony, click on that picture that says event feedback. Is it opening now?
Yes, I'm clicking on it. It's just rolling, sir. It's not opening for
Yeah,
me.
that's your internet. Okay, refresh your internet. See where
Okay,
the refresh it on there. Yeah, refresh it. See where my cursor is.
Okay, sir.
Refresh it and then click on it again after refresh. Close everything on your computer. Guys, close every other thing you have opened. That's rule number one, because a lot of time, if your system resource is full, it will slow down your computer. You can close, and then at times people have multiple browsers. You have Google Chrome on, you have Internet Explorer, which is Microsoft Edge, you have Mozilla, and many of those things you have on, they are all taking equivalent memory, and that is one of the reasons why your computer may be slow. Guys, okay, I only have event registration. Okay, do we all have event registration? Let's select event registration, no worry. Any one of them is good. Okay, if it is event registration you have, okay, let's go for event registration. There's no problem. Let's do that. All of them are the same thing.
Sir, sorry to interrupt. This is Tony. When I click on it, it keeps saying cannot create new. When I click on the event feedback.
Event feedback.
Yeah, it said cannot create new.
You cannot create new. I think your internet might be an issue. Okay, open anyone that can open. Otherwise, you just be looking at my own.
Okay.
You just look at my own. There's no, why I say we should open it is just for sample, but you can look at my own and then you use it to act. Open another tab. Everybody, open another tab to make the second tab. Open another tab, everyone. For those that can't open, don't worry. We'll use my own name. Now, everybody click on the blank. Click on this blank. The one for blank. Now, we want to create a blank equivalent of this. So don't worry, if yours didn't open, we'll use this mine as example. Okay, under the untitled form, everybody, let's call it event feedback. Event feedback. Event feedback. Put your initial in front of it, or your first name. Put your first name in front. Event feedback. Oludare. So when you put event feedback, you see on top left here, it says untitled form. After you have put the event feedback, click on that untitled form. It will automatically populate it with the heading here as the name of your file. Click on it once. You can see it has called it the name. Okay? So with that, everyone, describe your form. Describe your form. Feedback for the training events. Just call it anything like that. Everyone. Okay. Let's work together so that we won't take long time, guys. Now, every time you want to open a new question, you click this plus here. See this plus where my cursor is that says add question. This is question 1. Let's start with question 1. Click on entitled question. Put number 1. That's our question 1. Let's say we want to say, where are you based? Let's say we want to start. Where are you based? I'll just generate random questions, guys. Where are you based? Now, scroll down a bit, just a bit. Please follow me so that we can all work together to save us time. Under the multiple choice here, click on the drop down and see there are different forms of question. Let me explain them all quickly. If your answer that you want is for them to be short answer, something like, I would love to enroll in product management, full stop. You select short answer. If you want somebody to respond with long paragraph, you select paragraph style. If you want multiple choice, multiple choice, you can't pick more than one question. One answer. If what you want is where they can only choose one, you will choose multiple choice. If what you want is where they can select more than one answer, then you select check boxes. If what you want is, you want them to have a drop-down list for them to pick from, you select drop-down. If what you want is for them to do on a scale of 1 to 5, pick any of these one, you select linear scale. If what you want is multiple question in one, you select multiple choice grid. If you want them to tick more than one option for one question, you select tick box grid, and on like that. Let's go into the demo now. Pay attention, guys, so that you won't be lost, because we don't have time to be. So pay attention, guys. Where are you based? Let's select any 5 towns or 4 towns. Lagos. Don't forget, the option we pick is multiple choice. You can't be based in 2 places. Okay? Lagos, London, Canada, or let's say UK, Lagos. No worry, we're just random. Let's say China. Some people told us in day one they were from China. Turkey. I'm just picking things at random. Let's assume this is, or you want to say Nigeria and UK, so that we just pay the country. Okay, where are you based? Let's assume this is what we selected. Everyone, look at it. We selected multiple choice. And because we selected multiple choice, it means that the person cannot pick more than one. Multiple choice. Now, as you are designing this form, pay attention, guys. Here, this is to customize. Pay attention here. This icon that looks like human head is to customize our design of questionnaire. We are trying to design a form, a questionnaire. If you are a business analyst, if you are a product owner, if you are a scrum master, there are times you want to capture feedback of people. Oh, everybody, like now, I will send this out. I will send this out now, live and direct. Please mute yourselves, guys. Mute yourselves. I will send this out live and direct now. We'll see it. The beauty of it is that as people are responding, you are seeing the responses count for you live and direct. So here is to customize. So before we go on, here is to customize. The next one, I will want you to all design something. And when you finish designing it, you will send the link. You send it to the platform so that we can all see. So that you can all see. You can all see. Okay. This is to customize. This is to preview. This is to undo if you make mistake. This is to send the questionnaire out. This is to see the responses, people that are voting on your questionnaire, live and direct. These are the settings. So everybody, let's look at the preview. Click on the preview, the second icon. Everybody click on the preview. It will go and open another page. When you click on the preview, it will go and open another page. The difference now is this, guys. The difference now is this. When it opens another page, this page, if you look at it, it has view form. View form. This is a view page. And if you look at the other tab before it, look at the other tab before it, it ends with edit. It ends with edit. You can't be lost. I don't like the language that I'm lost, guys. It means maybe the trainer is not doing. If you say, please repeat something, I prefer it to I'm lost. I don't like I'm lost. Please. So tell me, can you repeat this area? I prefer it to I'm lost. Please. Where are you lost? Because if you are lost, I don't know where to find you. So where should I repeat? Okay, where should I repeat? Unmute yourself. Okay, where should I repeat? Hello?
Okay, good evening, sir. I opened the event registration, but I'm unable to edit as you demonstrated on the platform, the Zoom platform.
Are you on your phone or laptop?
No, I'm on a laptop.
Okay. Did you click on the plus that I said you should click on? Did you click on the plus?
Yes, I did. It's not responding.
Okay, refresh your browser. Refresh. You see the refresh button here that looks like a 0 near the before the google.com. Refresh it, press it like this. It will refresh your browser. So when you refresh the browser, click on this blank again.
Okay.
It will open the form. So are you able to edit it now?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so call it a name. Maybe you want to call it event feedback and put your initial and try and write things like we did. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
No problems. So when you put the title, don't worry about the description, so that to save you time, go and select multiple choice. And we're saying, where are you based? Just populate it with anything where we are based. Okay. We select choice, yeah, multiple choice. Otherwise, you can look at me. You can look at me if you think it will take you time. Any one of you that is missing a step, just look at me. So that after this video, it will be on our Instantech YouTube page, so you can watch it again. So just follow me to understand it. Then you can watch it again to practice. Everyone. So yes.
Okay, sir.
On the eye.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. So on this eye, when you click on it, say you know that, guys, this one ends with edit. That is the one we are editing. When you click on the I, it automatically open another one here that ends with view form. That is where you can be checking what you are doing, how it looks. Okay. Now, we have answered one question. Click on responses, everybody. You can say, it says waiting for response, so no response yet. Then click on setting, everybody, click on setting. Under the setting, it has different settings, but I'm going to one specifically. Under responses, under your setting, under responses, open this up, everybody. The benefit of this is, if you want to collect email addresses of the people, you will toggle this on like this. But don't forget, if you are sending me a questionnaire that I want to fill for you, why do you need my email address? I'm a privacy professional. I must question, why do you need my email address? So if you don't need the email address, you just want to sample my opinion, leave this one JJJ as it is. Don't collect email address. But there's something very important here. Scroll down a bit. Go and toggle on limit to one response. Otherwise, when you send this questionnaire, when the person fill it, Olabisi, mute yourself, please. Otherwise, when the person fills it and submit, the person will still have option to fill and submit again. Fill and submit, fill and submit. Why? Because you did not limit to one response. So it's a very good thing. Go to setting, go to setting, go under responses and toggle limits to one response. When you have done that, that's all you need to do here. Under responses, limit to one response, toggle it so yes, and you are done. Now, another thing you need to do that is important for us to note is click on send. Click on send, everyone. Under that send, if you are going to be sending the questionnaire to 5 people or so, you can decide to be sending by email, whereby you know their email, Oludare at this and that. But if you are sending it to 100 people, how are you going to be collecting email of 100 people? So instead of email here, select this link. This link. How do you get here? We click on send, that is on top right, the purple send. We now said, click on this link. It will generate this long link, but it's too long for our liking. Then take the shortened URL. You can see it has shortened it now. And then you can click on copy here. Everybody click on copy. That is the link you can send to your people that will fill your questionnaire. Either you are a product owner, you are a business analyst, you are a project manager, you are trying to send something to your customers for them to know what features you want us to deliver next in the next sprint. That's when you need this. Or you want to ask, yes, no, nobody should put on the link yet. Don't put on the link yet. Don't put on the link yet. Just hold on. So I'm explaining that this form, as I want to say, come again. Come again. Which one? Where do I come again now? Okay, let me, please pay attention because of our time, guys. I say click on send. First of all, I said under setting. Under setting. I say scroll down to under responses and make sure that you limit to one response. Then just watch me. If you have left you anyway, just watch me. If your internet is slow, just watch me. You can master it once you have known. Click on send. Under send, I say if you are only sending to 2-3 people, that's when you can be emailing their email one by one. To include the form in their email, you tick here. That is if you are sending to maybe questionnaire to 2 or 3 people that you know their email. But if you are sending it to a WhatsApp platform, a large platform, then you don't need email. You select this option of link. And that option of link, you click to shorten the URL to make it shorter, and then you click copy. You click copy. That copy is what you will send to your respondents. Don't post anyone yet now. Good, thank you. Now, I've copied that. Don't post anything yet now, guys. Now, let's go back to our question. We have only taken one question. Then, to that question, if you want to make it compulsory, then you click on required. You toggle it here, guys. Toggle it. It will make that question compulsory. Let me untoggle it and show you something now. What are design now? Because I click on this second icon that look like an eye, it led to opening this view form. Refresh it to show what I have done. This is what I have done now. Note, this is under the view form. You can't correct anything here. This is view form. This is just showing you what you are working on. Click on event feedback. Click on event feedback. Again. Let's come and design. You can see it's just looking blank, white. I go back here. I click on the customize. Take note. I want to put a picture here. I click on customize. And I want to select a theme. I scroll down. I want to choose a color. Maybe I want it to be like this red. Notice now, when I click this red, can you see now? I want this orange. Can you see now? You can change the background color that way. Then you want to choose an image. I selected this thing that looks like an eye, a human head. Then click on choose an image. Just for fun, because of our time. Let's choose this guitar person, just because of our time. I click on that and I click insert. Can you see now? If I go back to the event feedback, the preview here, you know the preview, open this one. So you'll be toggling between these two to see outputs of what you have done. So you can see my guitar is not showing here. What do? You refresh. This is what the customer will see. Wow! This is what the customer will see. This is what they will see. Don't forget, I'm designing my questionnaire and I'm looking at how it will look like to the person I'm sending it to. I go back to my edit page. Now, let's continue with our question. So I can X out of this. Let's continue. Let's do 2 more before we close. Where are you based? That's question 1. I want to add another question. Click on the plus here to add another question. Question 2. Q2. We have used multiple choice now. Let's use short answer. Short answer. I want to just double everything to us. Q2. Tell me about yourself briefly, because I want short answer. Just 2 lines. That's short answer. Question 3. Question 3. Let's choose another one. Paragraph. To show paragraph. Question 4. Question 3. Okay, let me say let me use this one. Tell me about yourself. That will be a bit more. Here, the one that is shorter, I want to tell it, I want to make it something shorter. I want to make it something shorter. So, short answer, tell me about yourself may be long. So let me just say, what food do you like most? What food do you like most? So that it will be short. You can't write more than one line in what food do you like most. I just need something short. That's why I changed that question. So question 3, tell me about yourself. Long answer. You can write the whole line that you like. Question 4, don't forget we are trying to use different things here. Click on question 3. It's a paragraph that we have chosen. Okay, scroll down. Let's go to question 4, add plus. Question 4, what's next here? We have used multiple choice. Yes, you can add any picture in photo gallery. Amaka, you can add any picture in that one. Yeah, any picture. It's just for sake of exercise. We just chose anyone. Okay. Question 4. We have used multiple choice. Let's do check boxes. You can see now, check boxes can allow you to tick more than 1 or 2. If you want them, the option of your question, if it is the one that you can select, let's say you say question 4. Let's say our question is select all foods you like us to prepare. Don't forget, I'm just putting different questions just for our time. Select all foods you like us to prepare. Because it is not option of either this or that. I want you to be able to select how many you want. That's when you use check boxes. So, jollof rice, beans, dodo, or fried plantain. In case somebody doesn't understand what that is, fried plantain, yam, salad. So the person can take as many as he or she likes. Don't forget, what you are expecting in response will determine the option you will choose here. If you go and choose multiple choice here now, you see, it has turned into multiple choice. The person can only pick one. Let's go and look at it, how to look in our, go to the second column now and refresh. You see what you have done? Yes, what food do you like most? Tell me about yourself, yeah. You can see, because this now, I want to select 3 types of food that I love. See. It's only one I can select, which means you didn't design it well. Let's go back to that question 4 and change it from multiple choice to check boxes. Let's refresh here now. Refresh and see the difference. Wow. You see it has changed to something that can enable me to select more than one. I hope you are getting it. When you rewatch this video, you will be able to do yours. Now, let's go question 5. Question 5. Let's use what we have not used. Drop down. Drop down. Which of these courses do you like to enroll? Do you like to enroll? Just a question. Just for experiment now, guys. Business analysis. Business analysis, Scrum Master. It's just for experiment. It doesn't mean you are necessarily enrolling, guys. So don't worry. Product owner, product management. So let's see how it's going to look. Then let's put any other. Let's go and look at how it will look in our listing. You can see it's not featuring here now. Then refresh. Each time you are in the view form, you just refresh. Let's go and see at the bottom. See how that one comes out. Can I just get a feedback? Is anybody impressed or excited about what we are doing? If you are new to this, I know you may not master it today, but let's just know from your feedback. Just let me know so that we can know. Okay, Ijoma says, this is great. I'm getting lots of idea already. Thank you, sir. Fantastic. Fantastic. Simply beautiful. Interesting. Good. Thank you for your feedback. Because, I mean, don't forget this is data. We want to know whether it's just a waste of time, so, or whether you're enjoying it. I'm excited. Thank you, sir. Okay. Yes, can design Google Forms now. Fantastic. Super excited. I've been wondering how they do it. Fantastic. I'm happy at all these comments. Yes, I've wondered how this was done. So helpful. We are learning. Fantastic. I'm happy that we are making a difference in somebody's life. Like I told you, if it is one person that found this training useful, we are so super excited. Yes, I'm new. However, I'm looking forward to learning more. Amazed. Thank you for your feedback, guys. Good. Now, one more step I always love you to do, because when we close this webinar now, all these comments, they'll be gone. You can copy what you have just pasted on the one that comes under your name, post it on our Telegram. It's part of data. That's what inspires us to continue. That's what inspires us to continue. Just your comments, copy your comments. If you don't want to retype it, put it on our Telegram. Just put it back on our Telegram. Fantastic. That's just how that's what inspires us, guys. Okay. So we are good. We are good. Incidentally, I can't see the comments. I think okay. Iyanu, would you know if they are posting on that platform? Because I'm not sure I can see their comments. Okay. Let's continue. So, fantastic. God bless you, sir. It's amazing learning this for the first time. I've always wondered how they do it. Okay, I'm happy. Let's continue, guys. So, we've got that done. Don't forget we are under view form. So let's go back to the edit. Let's go back to the edit. Let's add one more question. Make sure your cursor is where you want your next question to be. That's your cursor is defined by this blue vertical line. Okay. Now, let me just say, hello, Iyanu, are you on the call? I cannot see the comments on Telegram. I cannot see the comments on Telegram. Okay. Now, let's continue, guys. Add another plus. Add another plus. We have done it up to drop-down menu. Let's do linear scale. Let's do linear scale. Let's do linear scale, guys. Let's do linear scale. Let's do linear scale. Okay. So with this now, guys, linear scale is the one that says on a scale of something to something. So let's go to our question 5. These are question 5. These are question 5. And this is our question 6. We'll soon round up this to that point. Question 6, linear scale. So on a scale of 1 to 5, tell us how you feel about this training. Okay. But you know, when you say on the scale 1 to 5, people don't know, is 1 excellent or is it 5 that is excellent? So because of that, what you need to do is that, because you don't know, is it 1 that is excellent or is it 5 that is excellent? What you say is that, please pay attention, everybody. You will come here. You click on these 3 dots. Take notes. For the one we need to add extra instruction, we click these three dots, we click on description, everybody. That's for the one that we want extra line. We click on these three dots. You can see description come up, where you will now clarify the question that 1 equals poor or did not enjoy it, did not enjoy. And then 5 equals excellent training. That is the meaning. You use the dotted line here to do description so that you give guidance to your viewer that 1 means did not enjoy the course, 5. Otherwise, they might think 1 is the best and go and select 1. So you use that to do extra. And let us look at all our questions. We didn't put required in question 6. We didn't put required in question 5. Remember, we said anyone you want to make compulsory. How do you know the one we put required or not? Let's go back to our question 1. Our question 1, where are you based? Let's say we slide this to required. See, we slide it to required. Our question 2, what food do you like most? We slide it to required. Our question 3, we slide it to required. Our question 4, which means if the person does not answer those questions, system will not submit the form. Question 5, we slide it to required. Don't forget, this dotted, this one is only necessary where you want the description to come up. That's what those dotted lines are for. Okay, so let's go and look at all we have done. Go back to your second tab, which is the view, refresh. You can see this red asterisk. That is the meaning of the required. That's the meaning of the required. You can see now, it means it's a compulsory question. You can see we didn't put it in the last question. And that last question does not have that red something. And you can see now, on the scale 1 to 5, this and this and that. So I think we have taken almost all. It remains 2 before we close. Now, do plus again. Let's do those multiple ones quickly before we go, guys. Which subjects do you enjoy more? Let's go and choose multiple choice grid. Which subjects, no, let's say, which subjects do you enjoy more in this semester, in each semester? This question has to reflect. You want them to choose one per semester. Take note. If your question want them to choose one in one category, you will use multiple choice grid. Don't forget the multiple choice. It is still one per time. Only one multiple choice. And so, row 1. Let's go and see how it will look like in our look. We'll close in 2-3 minutes now. See. This is how it is looking like. This is not what I wanted. You can go back here. What do you want? In row 1, first semester. English. First semester. First semester. Second semester. Let's say just 3. Third semester. I'm just picking any data just to take. So let's go and see how it will look like. refresh again. Okay. Is this what I want? Okay. In my column, English, maths, geography. Let's go and look at how it will look. Wow. Can you see how it looks now? Let me repeat that. In the row, what do I want to be in the row? I want the semesters. So that in first semester, you can see, you can only pick one. You can see, you can't pick more than one. I say, which subject do you enjoy most in each semester? Can you see now? You can't pick two because it's only one. So it is your question that you want that will choose what you want. Okay. Now, where you want them to choose more than one, let's make it the final question before we head off. Plus, here, instead of multiple choice grid, we'll make it tick box. Tick box will enable the person to select more than one. And so, let's now say the same question again. Question 7. I think it's question 7 or 8. 6, 7, 8. So this 7. So you can see by the time you watch this thing again, you will see that you will be a master of questionnaire. So question 8. Q8. That's our last question for the day. Which subjects do you like more in each semester? You can see now, I want them to pick more than one. The other one on top was just, I want them to pick the one they like most, which is just one. But here, I want them to pick more than one. So you can see, row 1 again, first semester. Row 2, we are going now, so let's just complete this. And row 3, third semester. Let's go and look at how it will even look like in our question. Refresh, don't forget. This is what it's looking like. Does this make sense? Semester 1, what is in the column? So go and put the subjects. Column 1, English. Column 2, maths. Column 3, geography. And now, don't forget our compulsory. We want it to be compulsory. No, sorry. We want it to be compulsory. Slide it on. Don't forget this other one as well. You want it to be compulsory. You slide it on. Every of your questions that you want to be compulsory. Now, let's go and look at how this last question will look like. Refresh. Wow. You see, because you want him to select more than one, see. You see, it says this question requires at least one response per row, and you can take all of them. Thank you for everything tonight. So I will send it to us now before we go, so that we can see the beauty of the live application. I click on send. As you are typing it, it's saving it live. You don't need to save. It's Google saving it live. You click on the link. When you click send, you click on the link and shorten the link and copy and X out here. I don't need to collect email. Now, everybody, easy as ever, fantastic. I want you all to do something for me now. Just as you are great lecturer, super lecturer, thank you for your comments. Now, guys, I sent something on the chat. Everybody click on the chat. Thank you, Mr. Oludare. You're a true teacher. Thank you for your feedback. Fantastic session. Thank you, sir. Great. click on the link I sent, guys, as our parting shot. Just fill anything. You know, these are random questions. These are random questions. Just fill anything and click submit, everybody. You can see as they are submitting, see the beauty of this tool. A lot of people don't know the powerful tool this is in, and it's free with your Google account. Maybe you are planning, somebody's planning a wedding in the family. You want to send a questionnaire to gather, where do you want us to have this one? What do you want of this? You are inviting your guests. You want to say, what will you prefer to be served with your food? What would you do? And you use this to design something. Everybody, just fill the thing and let's add. And then we close. Okay? Nobody has submitted. Just fill anything. Wow. Can you see my screen? One person has submitted. 2 people have submitted. And as it's being submitted, see, everybody look up first. Look up. As 2 people have submitted, see, it will be giving us a pie chart for each of the questions. Can you see? Can you see? 2 people have submitted. See, 4 people have submitted. Can you see it's updated live? 4 people, we can know that 1 person is from Canada. We can see more people are from Nigeria. 71% are from Nigeria. UK has 14%. Canada has 10%. Can you see, guys? Is this not awesome? This is live. Can you see the data? Can you see the power of data? This is how you can use this type of data to harness the product you are delivering. Can you see now, guys? Look at it. What food do you like most? So we can see that more people like rice. See, rice. More people like rice. 25% of us like rice. Tell me about yourself. I'm a woman, great person, this and that. Okay, you can see. I just use that as an example. Okay. Select the food you like to prepare. The love rice and fried plantain are leading. Can you see we are getting data, guys? Which of these courses do you like to enroll? Product management, 69% prefer. Can you see now, guys? More people want to enroll in product management. Fantastic. Fantastic. You see now, 30 responses so far. Please, I want everybody to respond. We should have over 100 minimum, over 100 response. 30 something have responded. Please respond so that we can close. Just fill and respond. Fill and respond. If you are asked to sign in, it means you didn't sign into your Google account. Don't forget that it's trying to say that we don't want somebody to feed us with more than one answer. That's why I want everybody to log into a Google account before you can fill the form. Yes. Yes, 37 so far. We are waiting, guys. 37 so far. Fantastic. We'll close once we get this thing. 37 so far. 39 so far. Let me pause recording while we are waiting. Can you imagine? We just got 50 responses straight away, 51. We are cutting the tape now, going. So now let's look at it. Can you imagine? 51 responses just like that. You see? You can see. Look at it now. Which subject do you enjoy most in one semester? Can you see? This is how you use this tool to be able to get all the information that you need. This is how you use this tool to get the information you need. Thank you very much, everyone. It's a very great tool. Continue practicing. Over 50 responses we got in a few minutes. You can see now. And over 62% are indicated they will enroll in product management in that example we just gave. Business analysis comes next with 17%. Then others, then 9.8 Scrum Master, and on like that. These are just sample exercises. And we have 51 responses. So leave your comments both on the platform and on Telegram as we are going. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Leave your comments as we are closing. Leave whatever comment you think. We love genuine comments. We won't enforce you to say any particular thing. Just say it as it is, and we would take your comments. Okay. Thank you, everyone. We really appreciate you tonight.